Hi, welcome to Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited that you're here with me for this video. So, today we're doing our September 2025 mid-month energy check-in for all the fire signs. So, that would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And this is going to cover the time frame from September 15th through the 30th of 2025. So, let's go ahead and see what's going on for all you fire signs out there. And just want to remind you to please hit that like button so that other fire signs will see this video so that they can get this information because it, might need to hear it. And what I've discovered is you're drawn to videos that you're meant to hear for whatever reason. So if you feel drawn to a video, that's why, because you're meant to hear something in it. So there's information in there for you. So please hit the like button because that will push this video out to other people, more people, so that they have access that they can see the video and watch it. And also, please hit the subscribe button. I want to let you all know, hit the subscribe button so that you'll get future videos I put out. And I'm bringing that up because in about a week, I'm going to start doing element readings on a weekly basis. So there'll be element readings monthly, mid-monthly, and weekly. You all seem to really like the element readings, and I really enjoy doing tarot, so I'm excited to add some more readings. So let's see, how what's going on for you all. And as always, please take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't, because it might resonate with you, it might not. So, okay, what is the energy for all the fire signs for September 15th through the 30th, 2025? What is the energy for all the fire signs? September 15th through 30th, 2025. All right. So let's see what's going on. I have this weird thing going on with the sun today. I'm sorry. It's kind of dark on me, but I have my light on as high as it can go, but it's the way the sun, if you can see behind me, I've got these big screen doors in that window. It's the way the sun's coming in. It makes it really funky with the lighting. So hopefully you can see me okay. Because I messed around with the lighting for a while to try to get it to be good. Let's see, we've got the Hangman, we got the Knight of Wands, the Magician, okay. Five of Cups. We got the Three of Pentacles. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, and we've got the Six of Pentacles. So we've got a lot of pentacle energy here. All right, so we're going to see what's going on for you fire signs. Before I start the reading, I just want to quickly say that thank you to all the subscribers. And if you're new to the channel, if you go back and look at the playlist, I have a bunch of spiritual information and it's labeled in the playlist. But also, if you look at some of the earlier videos I did at the beginning of this channel, when I first started the channel in January, I did um, a lot of videos on spiritual information, and that might be something that you want to check out and watch. And it's a lot of it's like just experiences I've had my whole life, and things I know about, spirit world and the etheric level and just things like that. So I wanted to share that all with you. And I started doing tarot a little bit later after I started the video, but I started it off just talking about spiritual things. So if that's something you might want to look through that, if there might be something in there that you'd be interested in watching. So I just wanted to let you all know about that. All right, so looking into and starting off into the middle of the month for you fire signs, it's like I see that what I'm hearing is you're working on manifesting for yourself. So you've got the Magician here, and he's a major arcana, and you see he's got all his little tools there. So he's got his little wand, he's got his cup, he's got his pentacle. See if I make sure he's got his sword on the table. He's got all his tools that he needs to manifest for himself. And I feel like you are manifesting for yourself. You're working on that. And see, you've got that little affinity symbol above his head. So that's telling me that you're working with your intuition and your discernment and you're manifesting things for yourself. And that's coming into it. So you've been doing this for a little while already. It's not like you just started it on the 15th. You've already been working on this and trying to manifest, and that's going into, September 15th. So you're already working on that. But you're kind of in this space of, I don't want to say, hanging around. That's what I think when I see this card. But really, it's kind of like you're taking a pause. You're manifesting, but you're taking a pause because you're getting enlightened. See how he has that little halo around his head on the Hanged Man? So yes, he's kind of stopping and just hanging there, right? He's not taking, but it's kind of like you're manifesting, but it's like you're at a pause point because you're getting enlightened. And when I see that card, it's like the pause that it comes with, that it represents could represent, is also associated with enlightenment. So it's kind of like you're taking a pause because you're getting enlightened or getting downloads of information about something pertaining to what you're trying to manifest. So it could be like, you're following your intuition, you're getting hits of downloads of information that you're learning to follow, learning to use. So you're getting some type of enlightenment from the divine, from the universe, to help you with trying to manifest what been manifesting. And this is current energy I'm discussing right now. So, um, I feel like, there's a Knight of Wands here, and I feel like you've got this passionate, quick energy coming in towards you with the situation, with your manifesting. And I'm going to pull some clarifiers on that because I want to get a little more information. But the atmosphere of it is like sadness and loss and grief. You see how he looks really sad and he's looking at those empty cups and he's got the full cups behind him. So that's kind of the atmosphere, the current atmosphere that you're in. And, the situation of Knight of Wands. So let's get a little more information about that Knight of Wands. So give me two clarifiers, please, about the Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands in the reading, in that placement? Give me two clarifiers, please. Two clarifiers. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay. So, all right. So the Knight of Wands coming in, it could be a person and it could be, another fire sign coming in, but I feel like this is what I got as the clarifiers. I got the Tower and I've got the 10 of Pentacles. And then looking down at the reading, you've got more pentacles on that last row. So what I'm feeling is something big is happening for you that's kind of getting things out of the way for you to bring in this 10 of Pentacles, to bring it in. So it's kind of like something has to be taken out of the way to get you to this point of the 10 of Pentacles because something's blocking it from coming in. It's like, it's like a major life change quickly. So the universe is like, nope, we got to get this out of your way. And that's how the Tower works. It's like, if something's in your way and it's not getting out of your way, the universe is going to help you and get it out of your way for you. So it's kind of like a shocking life change, but it's for the better because it's going to bring in this 10 of Pentacles. And I feel like this is a person. I suspected it was. I was feeling it was, but I wanted to make sure. But it is a person coming in that's going to help you with that. And they're coming in, quickly with passionate kind of energy to help you. And it could be another fire sign. And it could be, a romantic person, or it could be a family member or a colleague, a friend. It doesn't have to be romantic. But I feel like what you've been trying to manifest, and you've been kind of like in a pause place right now, getting enlightenment, getting downloads, and then the universe is helping you by getting something in your way, out of your way that's blocking you. So a shocking change for the better coming in, but it's going to bring you to this 10 of Pentacles energy. And that's what you've been trying to manifest. So abundance, and it doesn't have to be financial abundance or material abundance, but it can be, but abundance of some kind. You've been trying to manifest that, but you've been kind of at a pause place getting enlightenment, and this person is going to come in, this fire sign, possible fire sign, doesn't have to be, but the energy of that coming in to assist you. And they're coming in rather quickly. Because wand energy is rather fast, but it's the atmosphere, the current atmosphere that you're in is kind of this sadness. I'm hearing frustration. So it's like frustration because you've been trying to manifest this and it hasn't been happening. It hasn't, it's been, and you've been in this pause place and getting enlightenment, but it hasn't been happening like you wanted it to. And that's because there was something blocking it and it had to get blown up. It's getting blown up. And that's happening now in the current energy. But this is the atmosphere that you're in, sad loss and grief about it. But I keep hearing the word frustration. So it's like you're feeling very frustrated, but don't be, because what's happening is in the near future, you're going into this energy. So you're going to be working with this person, this Knight of Wands, on some teamwork here at this Three of Pentacles. So you're working on the Three of Pentacles, working together to build a foundation with this person. So you're working on building that foundation in the near future. So things are going to move forward, but it's like this tower moment had to happen first. And now that happened, once it happens, and that's current energy, I pulled that on the current energy. So in the near future, it's like you're going to be able to move forward now once that tower happens and that changes, to build the foundation and work with teamwork on that Knight of Wands, with that Knight of Wands. So you're going to be able to move forward, and you're still going to have downloads of information. You're still going to be getting enlightened about things, but it's going to get you out of this energy, this frustrated energy. It's going to get you out of that, because that's the atmosphere that you've been in. And I understand. I mean, it's frustrating when you're trying to, manifest something. You're doing everything like you feel you should be doing with it, doing everything you can, and it's not coming in. It's not coming in. That can be very frustrating, so I can understand how you could be frustrated. But in the near future, you're working on that foundation, working in that teamwork. That person's going to help you to build that foundation and move forward. So it is going to move forward because, um, you've got these two cards for your advice. So it is going to move forward. You see, he's planted the seeds and he's watching it grow. So back earlier, you were planting the seeds of what you were manifesting. And then you're going to very soon watch it grow. So it's coming up in the near future. And that's part of the foundation in teamwork is, it's going to come to fruition because, I got this card too with the tower. So this is what's, where you're going. But the tower was, that whatever needed was in your way blocking you had to get out of the way so that you could reach this. It wasn't, you weren't going to reach it with that being in the way. So it had to get out of the way. And now, all that hard work, that manifesting that you've been doing in the past leading into the 15th, you're going to start seeing it, watch it grow. And he's just kind of hanging out there. He's already done the work, he's already planted it. He's just watching it grow at that point. And so you're going to start to see the fruition of your manifestation coming forward. And I feel like for this card, I feel like you're going to be able to kind of share with others. This card can have a negative or positive meaning depending on what cards it's around, but it's around positive cards. So it's telling me, and looking at all the other cards, it's telling me that this manifestation coming to pass, this foundation that you've been working on, that in the near future, the foundation you're going to start working on and building on it, it's going to allow you to share with others and help other people and share your pentacles and share your abundance. So, it could be put you in a position where, you can share with, your family members, your children, whoever that you feel might need your help. You'll be in that position. You'll be able to assist them. But in the near future, you're going to be working on that foundation to make that happen. So what I'm feeling is it's not gonna happen right away because Pentacles is kind of slow energy. So this is going to go over like a few months. It's going to take a little bit of time for this to manifest fully because in the near future, you're building the foundation and working with that Knight of Wands to help build that foundation. But it's going to be a while before, you see the fruits of your labor before it manifests into the physical. You still have to work. So you're not done working on it. You're like 70% there, or, in the near future, you're going to be 70% there. So it's going to take, I'm hearing a few months to a year for this to really kind of manifest in the way you want it to. But this is what you're going to. You're going to the 10 of Cups. So that's what's coming your way, but it's going to take a little bit to get there, a little bit of time. And then you've got, then you'll be able to share your pentacles, your abundance with others and help others. I feel we have to remember that timing, the way we look at time, is not how time is an illusion, and it's a construct that man developed on Earth to keep track of, I guess to help us understand the passing of time. But time really doesn't exist. We're just in the now. So so sometimes when you're doing a reading and you're looking for timing, the universe's timing is going to be different than what we think of time. Because they don't have the same time structure we do. They don't understand months, weeks. Their near future can mean a little, different than what our near future, what we think a near future is. So there is a little bit of discrepancy, but I do feel it's slow moving energy, but I feel like that's okay because it's solid energy. It's tangible. So it's like in the near future, you're building this and it might be a little slow of a process. Like I said, a few months to a year, but it's like it might be slow, but it's like it has to be because you're building a strong foundation and it's going to take time to build that and it's going to take a little longer. So yeah, you're getting there, you're working on it, you know, but it might take a little bit of time. And so it's a good reading. It looks like you're going to be getting out of that kind of stagnant little bit of stuck, frustrated energy that you've been in. So it looks like that's changing. So that's really good. And then that's going to allow you to move forward with all this. So that's good. So, a lot of people, when they see the Tower card, I mean, it does look scary. When you look at it, they get kind of worried, but it's actually not a bad thing. It can be a shocking thing, and it can be something unexpected, that a quick, shift in your life you weren't expecting, and it might at the moment seem like it's a bad thing, but it a lot of time, but it's not. It's a shocking change for the better. So it's a change that needed to happen for your own good, even if you didn't see it that way at the time. So that's what I have for you, fire signs. It looks like a pretty good reading and intense. And thank you for joining me. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.